AutoCAD 2011 has a fantastic new drafting setting called Transparency. And what this allows you to do is place objects on top of each other that are transparent and you can see through them. A prime example of this would be hatching using the solid fill option. Now what I've done, I've placed a rectangle right here over the corner of this rectangle here. And it's a fixing point, so basically some screws will go into this point here. Some self-tapping screws will go through the holes in this plate here to fix this sheet to whatever component it's going to be fixed to once it's obviously been fabricated and constructed. So I'm going to go to the hatch layer. We've got a new layer in the drawing, hatch, so let's make hatch the current layer. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the hatch command just here. That's on the home tab, 2D drafting and annotation workspace, and on the draw panel. So click on hatch, and that will change the ribbon to the hatch creation tab right there. Now, hatch pattern, I'm going to go for a solid fill there, like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the hatch transparency here by either sliding the bar, like so, or typing in a value here. I'm going to go for 50% and press enter. Now, I'm going to hatch these two areas here. So I position the crosshair inside that area, that internal point there, and that internal point there. I then press enter to confirm. And you'll notice the hatch allows the display. Can you see that? There's that rectangle there. There's that rectangle there. But when I hover over the hatch, can you see it's one whole object covering the corner of the bigger rectangle? As I move away though, the transparency allows me to see the corner of this rectangle here. Now transparency, if I switch it on here like so, is even better still. Can you see that? Did you see the change? Switch it off. It's that grey solid fill. Switch it on. If I hover now, it's still got the grey solid fill there, but as I come away, can you see it's got that slightly faded look to it? So transparency off, it goes very bright. Transparency on, it's now transparent. So what I could do there is place objects either on top or underneath of that hatch solid fill there, and they'd always show because of that transparency. Now what you can do as well in the layer properties manager, you can make your layers transparent as well. There's the hatch layer there. If I slide along using the slider and move right across, can you see transparency just there? I can change that to a value between 0 and 90. So I could actually hatch everything on that layer and use the transparency there. So if I change that to say 50 there, and OK that there as well, that's now got a 50 transparency wherever I use it. So if I now close the layer properties manager and go to maybe hatch this area here, if I click there and pick a point in there like that, and then enter to confirm, that is also transparent as well. So that is transparent as well down here. Can you see? As I hover, it's a solid fill, but it's transparent. If I hover there, you'll see that that hasn't actually touched that there because I didn't actually hatch that little area there. So what we need to do, click there, delete that hatch, we'll go back and do it again. Go to hatch, the transparency is still there. I pick that point there, enter to confirm. Now can you see the transparency? Solid fill there, but because they're transparent, you can see the outlines of the sheets there. So transparency, a very useful tool in AutoCAD 2011.